Good night, everyone. Welcome to this another episode of the Saudichress show. As we are here, we are a bit late. This episode, we are late, and so I want to apologize for being late. However, nothing will ever stop the show from going, regardless of the situation. We will make up the time because, of course, there is, and of course, the opportunity to excel. Well, tonight I really want to extend my gratitude to all my viewers and also to all my new fans of the Saudichress show. And with that in mind, I want to encourage you to like, subscribe, and share this Saudichress video because this is where the business of the channel will grow, and so this will help the Saudichress team to bring to you all the sporting events, entertainment, and all the educational events that we believe will be of interest to you all. Wherever you are, whether local or abroad, I will do my very best to carry those events. So ladies and gentlemen, again, please remember to subscribe. You also need to like and share this video. I want to apologize once more for being late, and even though we don't have a lot of viewers right now, I'm sure that by the mid of this show we'll have the entire forum full. Again, as you look at the bottom part of your screen, you will see the numbers for you to call in via WhatsApp. So we have the numbers that you should call, and I'm expecting a big full-time participation from my viewers tonight because there's a lot to discuss, and I must say we don't have a particular guest as such because I want to dedicate this show as well to you, the fans. So again, the WhatsApp numbers are 876-501-6625 and 876-423-8454. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the WhatsApp numbers for you to call. We'll take your calls and we'll have the fruitful and full discussion tonight. As you realize that the World Cup is actually in full gear and so many surprises. So many surprises, ladies and gentlemen, in the World Cup thus far. We have seen a few big teams have gotten a setback, and what will they do in their final group game? That is for those of teams who have just actually amounted just a single point from 2 games. They have it all to do in their final encounter, ladies and gentlemen. Schoolboy football as well is in the peak of the season. We are just a few matches away to end the 2022 schoolboy football. We have seen over the weekend a number of dramatic results as well. A matter of fact, one of the most dramatic results we have seen over the weekend. And so we want to talk a bit about the Ben Francis Cup. The Ben Francis competition is actually in the semi-final round, and the Da Costa Cup, they are at the finals, so one more game to go there. The Manning Cup also, the final that will come up very soon. And the Champions Cup will see a different or a new champion for this year, the Champions Cup. So it's quite an event, it's quite a night. We have a lot to look at. And so callers, again, I encourage you to call. The numbers are 876-501-6625 or 876-423-8454. So those are our WhatsApp numbers. I want now to look at our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, because without them, this show wouldn't have been possible. So we have the Past Adrenaline Ballers Association, PIBA. We also have Toad and Nose Heating and Cooling System. We have Deja Vu Retro Party, Dallas Fine Cut Barbary, Taste of the Island Restaurant, Solid Rock Black Factory. We also have Satisfaction Entertainment and I'm so sorry. So the Satisfaction Entertainment and Electronics. We also have Juki Shipping. So these are our sponsors. Again, we have enough space, so we are still um, have time. We still have the capacity for more sponsors. If you want to highlight your business, if you want to highlight your individual brilliance, whatever you do, whatever you actually find yourself participating, ladies and gentlemen, we are really not ready to advertise on this Saudichress show because it's a show that has been growing very, very fast. All right, so I must also say that I must acknowledge the Saudichress team, more so our technical operator, Joel. So Joel, yeah man, big up yourself, Joel. Always here, ever sure. And so that is why we have such a wonderful show. I hope that for tonight's show, every single one of you will get a chance to participate and participate to your fullest. So as I said before, I am dedicating this night as the fun night. So people, let the others know. Share the link so they can join us. We don't want them to miss anything, but if they have, they should actually see the replay in a little while. So, do we have our first call online? 501-6625 or 423-8454. So no. Alright, so we continue to move forward. So let me first start out with just an overview, ladies and gentlemen, of what the World Cup season or the World Cup competition is so far giving us. It's an interesting, or in my view, it's a very interesting competition so far. Whereas we have seen some minor teams has come up big, but do they have the capacity? Do they have the will and the power to continue, to drive fear into some of the so-called big teams that are left in this year's competition? Yes. So we look at, I guess everybody have been following the World Cup. You have your favorite team. And tonight, don't be afraid. I'm calling out all the football fans. Don't be afraid, man. Let us know. Call us. Let us discuss your view. Not just on the World Cup so far, but let us discuss who you believe will win this year's competition. And I say that to say, there's a number of persons who have said to me that, we are a bit biased. But I really don't think so. I really don't think so. One of the things is that you must understand that every single person, everybody in this world who follow football will understand and will have an idea of what they are to do. Am I right? Yes, so you really have to give kudos to every team. You have to understand that it is what it is. Everybody will have their say. And as we say, not like me, who will actually, go ahead and give you my prediction, right? As I say, I'm not fear of predicting. Win, lose, or draw, it is what it is. So if you have a team, man, let me know. That just come here tonight and say, well, I believe, based on that. No, man. We take, we understand, and we have a fruitful discussion around this. You don't have to feel that anyone will come out at you, right? All right. So today's let us look at today's fixtures. What happened today in the competition? We started out early morning with a very enticing game. Can anyone who here actually watch the match this morning? What a game it was, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. I did not see the game. But based on the results, I am sure that this would have been, something that we want to view. Right? So, again, it is very, very interesting how we look at these games. You know, so that game we're talking about was the Korea team versus the Cameroon team. And of course, if you are able to see my screen, we're gonna show you quickly what transpired. And anyway, the issue though that we're looking at is not just that this game drew 3-all in my mind. I believe that there were some levels of good football played. I've seen clippings, but not to its entirety. Alright? Sorry again. Alright, so people, Cameroon versus Serbia, sorry. Yes. Cameroon versus Serbia. I think that was the first game. That game, both teams needed to win. Both teams needed a win to keep themselves or to give themselves a chance to advance to the next group. I'm sure you're not going to find many fans supporting any one of these teams, Cameroon or Serbia. Not sure. But the fact of the matter is, they came in a very, very structured game. They presented what they have to offer. They showed us what they have to offer, rather. And you can imagine at this stage, you end up with a 3-3 game. It's a thriller. 6 goals in a game. What more can you ask for? You know, especially you're just a neutral fan. What more could you ask for? 6 goals in one game. I believe that was a very, very fun game. Maybe it has been one of the most exciting games thus far. Alright, so again, that was Cameroon and Serbia. You know, I don't know if there's anyone who could type in the chat, right? Alright, what they believe or who they believe. If they had a prediction rather for that game. I didn't predict any team in that game, to be honest with you. I was not concentrating on that game, you know. That is a Group G game, the same group which Brazil is in. Alright? So the second game was South Korea versus Ghana. Again, both teams needed a win, you know, to ensure that they have at least a foot in the in the in the second round. That is the Group H game that has Portugal and is it Portugal and Uruguay in that game. So that game as well is another thriller, I believe, 5-2. I think that game has swung many times in terms of, you know, who might win, who will win. You know, and these are the games, as you know, when you, as a neutral man watching, you know, especially at this time when you get up so early in the morning, just to watch a football game. This is what we want to see. This is what I love to see. Goals and more goals. Because, you know, I don't have any pressure to say, well, my team might lose or I hope my team win. No, man. All I'm looking for is basically goals, goals, goals galore. And so, yes, we want to see good football as well. But, you know, if you get 5 goals in a game, 6 goals in a game, I don't think you can complain much. Yes? I really don't think you can complain much. So, that's how we would look at it, ladies and gentlemen. So, again now, we move to the third game. The game that I believe have given many, many fans headache. Yes? Many fans would have gotten headache from this game. Right? Talk to me now, people. Talk to me, man, in the chat. Let me see what's going on in the chat before I go any further. Alright, so, this is Ramai Donaldson. What's happening? Well, Ramai, I'm here, you know. I hope you are tuning. We are here live. Thank you very much for joining us. Alright, so Crazy Keys, Brazil. Brazil all the way. I support that one, you know, because, you know, I'm a Brazilian fan. So, you know, I will say Brazil all the way until otherwise. Yes, until otherwise. But I'll be like some people who just don't know if it. No, man. One thing I can tell you, man, this are you to Saudichress. I'm a fan all the way. I may criticize my team. I'm very critical of my team. So this Brazil team, I never watched a match. I was actually on the road, but I was listening via the radio, and it somehow um, I believe that this game would have given us a lot of headache. You can imagine Brazil up against Switzerland. Both teams were on 3 points. Both teams won their first game. So it is expected that would have been a tough match. But Switzerland, I think, played a tactical game based on what I have listened. And I watched the highlights this afternoon. I watched the highlights. So both teams played tactically. I mean, I believe that Switzerland, their game plan would have been more recognized or more stand out than the Brazilian game plan. Because of course, everybody, Brazilian game plan was to come and blow everything. Hope score a few goals and try not to concede. While Switzerland, in this case, wanted to hold Brazil and try to get them on the counter. They have gotten a few shots on goal. So their plan to me was a bit standard. But Brazil scraped through, yes man. And I believe that a true champion must find a way to win. What's your view on that? A true champion must find a way to win, regardless of how you want to see it now. Win is a win, and I always said during my time of coaching, when I used to coach, not so long ago, I'm not an active coach now, but I said to my team, if you can win half nil, I am satisfied. If there is such a result, once you win, to me, that is the most important thing in the game. In the game. And I might sound a bit contradictory now based on some conversation that, I have had with some people, but the reality, results is what matters. Especially when it comes to championship. Results. Alright, so let's take that as a win, Mr. Brazil. And to the Brazilian fans. I was in Kingston this morning, and all the way from Kingston straight through to Linston, Yuatan, Mount Rasa. While the game was going on, it seemed like Jamaica was on a pause. When Brazil is played, it's like Jamaica pause. Based on what I have seen today, I think in Jamaica or worldwide, because don't be surprised now, you have European team, European people, European nation who support Brazil or Brazilian football. They do. So it's just one of those things. Alright, so the final game that played this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Portugal versus Uruguay. We see that Portugal come up 2-0. I never listen to this game, I never watch it. Up till now I don't see the highlights. Can somebody give me a call? Or even in the chat. Let me know what happened in that game. So again, for the callers, it is 876 501 6625 and 876-423-8454. Those are our numbers for you to call on WhatsApp. So we have two numbers. There's no way you should not try and call in. So I need a fan to come on board. And let me tell you, I want you to call me or text. If you can call or WhatsApp, text. I will give you a Zoom link. Any fan who want to come and share on the set with us tonight via Zoom. And you will live and you will be part of the panelists, so to speak. Alright? So, let me go from there. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we are saying that we are online, we are live. This is the Saudichress show. So, if you are not yet in, and of course are listening on another side, because we are also streaming audio. This is how Saudichress works. We have audio streams somewhere going around the world. For those who are driving, just want to listen And so if you're not yet on, please join the Saudichress show live. You can subscribe, like, and share if you have not yet done so. So the Saudichress show live on air. So let me see, we have the first text. So, oh, this is not one for the show. Alright, so we basically is there if you want us now to look at, because we have the highlights here. Let me see if we can bring up the highlights that we have discussed. So um, for the first game, so we have the highlights coming up to you. So it's not coming up at all. Alright, let's try again. So I want to play the highlights, but somehow, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going through. So later on, this is a technical. I will try again to see how best we can get that going. So no, nothing showing. Instead of a blank screen. Saying live, but we're still not seeing anything. Alright, alright. So let's get back. Sorry. We'll try that again, people. More so we'll try that again. So that's World Cup football. Again, the lines are open. And if you look in the live stream, people, if you are unable to text, if you are unable to participate in the chat, that means you have not yet subscribed. So if you want to participate during the chat, you need to subscribe, and hence you'll get your opportunity to talk. Alright? So we have what is that? Shop Pay. Good night, Shop Pay. Bless up yourself. Thank you very much for joining us. Again, you can call 501-6625 for your participation. So, anyone will want to say, let me hear it now, because we want to look at the few teams who we have seen, who we believe would have made it to at least the semi-finals. Some of the powerhouses in world football, some upcoming, I would say, powerhouses. Team like Belgium. I really do understand, because Belgium have lost a game to who Belgium lose by. So there are many fans in Jamaica. Belgium have many fans in Jamaica, and I'm sure Belgium have fans on this show, right? All right. So Shakpe, which game was the game of the day to you today? All right. Yes, the game of the day for me was the Cameroon-Serbia. Again, I never watched it live. I watched the highlights. And based on what I have seen, and I must confess, I did not see the Portugal game to know. So you can assist me there. Shakpe, call no man. Call in, man, and give me your piece, please. Jason Barnes, big up Sir Saudi, respect, man. Alright, VIP services, bless up. France again, can't lose. Nigel Stewart, bless up, Coach Lenky. I say, hey Lenky, you know who I hear from you? Yeah, man, Lenky, I want to hear from you, man. I want you to come in. Lenky, I'm going to send you the Zoom link, as a fan of the night. What you say? Alright, Jason. I think the Belgium era has passed. They lost to Morocco. Yes. Hey, don't feel like we're still in Jason Barnes. Morocco is a decent little African team, Yeah, man, they're not bad. They are not a bad team. That Morocco team, we can tell you. So, as much as how we feel, Belgium, I mean, everybody expects Belgium to win. But, trust me, man, that Morocco team is not a bad team. So, Mr. Stewart, aka Lenky, We want to hear from you tonight, sir. Just let me know. Tell me what you want. I'm gonna send you right now a Zoom link. And again, I might send the Zoom link in the chat. But hold on, let me see where we are first. So, okay, because I'm not okay. Edit. All right. So very soon I will send you, Mr. Lenky, your Zoom link. And again, to all the fans, if you're interested in get yourself on, we're here and we are ready to go. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So let me set up this Zoom link for our guest. And this is a fan guest or a guest fan, whichever way you want to see it. All right. So again, yes, I give you my match of the day, Shakpi. What's yours? What's your match of the day? Shakpi, your match of the day, man. You don't want to participate here. All right. We move on. We move on. Anybody else? Jason, what is your match of the day? Again, please do remember that we have the WhatsApp numbers for you to participate, for you to call, because I'm telling you, without you, this show will not be as successful as we ought to be. So please, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to call, give us your piece, so we can, you know, have a full discussion. All right. So our Ghana, we say supporting Ghana or Ghana. So Shakpe, Korea, Ghana match for me. All right. No problem. No problem. Alright, Mr. Linky, you say bad timing me, boss. I am on the road right now. Alright, boss. But you can call Linky. Give me a call. I want to hear from you, sir. So please give me a call on this show. The people want to hear from you, Linky. I can tell you that we had a number of fans the last time asking about Linky Ride. You know, if we're gonna get Coach Linky on the show. I am not too sure why they want you, but you are a big fan of the guys in here, right? Alright, Shakti, I didn't watch the Cameroon match. It was too early. Okay, okay, sir, no problem. RCW. Good night, sir Sadi. Bless up yourself, RCW, man. Big up yourself. Good night to you all. And I must say again, good night to all our listeners. So the WhatsApp numbers are 501-6625 423-8454. Wherever you are, it's free, it's WhatsApp. You can call and, of course, share your views on this night show. I want to, at this time, big up the Edwin Allen High School football team. Just that, I'm going to say right now, because we're going to move directly to that competition. But you don't know, Edwin kind of has some of our blood, so we have to give it out, right? So, again, big up yourself, Edwin Allen. So, as we go, RCW, try and get Jermaine E.T. Douglas on the show, Central Court. I've been trying to get through to E.T., you know, I spoke once, and for I don't know what is happening, but I'm not getting through to him, you know, in recent time. I'm not hearing him at all, but if you have a different link for him, give me no. Or set up, man, not the rock. Alright, Siobhan. Good night, Sir Sadi. Bless up yourself, Siobhan. Alright. So, when the smoke clear, the goat is going to be here with his dog. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a show here. I'm a caller. Good night, Trevor. You're live on here. Yes. Yes. Or 4-2. 4-2. Yes. That's true. Yes. Yes. Yeah, man. Respect, Trevor. I like that discussion here, and I'm sure this will take a lot, because we have some serious fans in the house. I know that you have some fans who really would love to see Brazil lose, you know. Yes. Yeah, man. Big up, big up. I hope he's listening, or watching. I'm trying to get through to Coach Taffy. I haven't gotten through to him, but I know he's very busy, and he'll have a big chance to defend his Ben Francis Cup. So to Edwin Allen. Yeah, man, big up yourself. So, yes, Trevor, thank you very much for the call. I see some chatting going on in the chat room. I don't know if they want to take the call, because let me tell you, what I realize, you have some football fans are very outspoken when they are typing text and all of that. But you see, when them forget audio, them kind of shy away from it, because you don't want them, they don't want you beat up on them. But that's the nature of it still. Yeah. Lengthy. Yeah, man. Maximum respect, Trevor. Big up yourself. All right, so thank you very much. That's our first caller. Trevor, we take the man they call Skipper from the Piba Massive. All right, let me look in the chat, because I know that would have taken a big discussion. All right, so Nigel Stewart. Yeah, you already said bad timing. But call no, man. When we hear Skipper call you out a while ago. All right, so Jason Barnes. Ghana versus Korea. My match of the day. All right, nothing wrong with that. All right, so we go on. We had those already. RC, okay, sir. Ryan. Oh, Ryan decided. All right, my boss. Bless up yourself, Brazil, for real. All right, Siobhan. Which flag that you see? Argentina? I see you put in a black and white. So if Argentina make we know. Yes, so Trevor had called and he want to push a discussion surrounding two particular games that we have seen. The first one he mentioned was the Clarendon College versus Casey. I, for one, in previous show and in discussions with other people, have the notion, and I believe that this Clarendon team will be almost difficult to beat. I have never said they cannot be beaten, but I believe that it will take a lot for any schoolboy team to beat that Clarendon College team. However, let me start my piece. This was a shocker to me. Not just the result, but the tactical game that was played between the two teams. I don't know if you people saw it that way. But what I have seen, Casey had a real, what would I say now? Have a very good battle. Casey won the game, not just by that 4-2, But Casey won the game, I believe, by a tactical move, tactical play. The way they set up, the way they decide to give Clarendon College possession of the football, especially in their own half, in the middle third. That's what I see. And so, it shows that something. It shows something in this Clarendon College team. And Trevor, you're right, You have looked at them, and we all saw this Clarendon College team early in the season coming up. And we believe that it would take a lot for any team to beat them. But you know what happened? When you plan, and this is where I believe coaches really make a difference. When you sit and plan, and let me tell you, so there's one particular international coach who, I don't even know if I rate him or I don't like him. I rate him. I just don't like him personally. He's just too bad. Jose Mourinho. Those men, and I say those men because I want to say something else or somebody else. And since me mention men, let me speak it. Antonio Conte. You see those two coaches? It no matter who them a coach, they will play a game that will kill any opponent on any day. That's how they play. I'm not going to use a particular term that people use when they describe Jose Mourinho tonight. I will leave that to you, but that is the reality. What I have seen from Casey, is that they sit back. They were so much organized in defensive play. From forward to midfield and to defense. That's what I say. Alright, let me just have that. Alright, Neymar. Less Brazil will be a disaster for the knockout round. Alright. I'm kind of nervous with Brazil without Neymar. Why? Neymar is an exciting player. I think Neymar right now in world football, maybe I give him an advantage over Lionel Messi right now as a man who will hold this football and be magical. Be magical in the sense that he's exciting and he will destroy you if you give time. Just like Lionel in a way. Messi is a great one. Messi is greater than Neymar to me, but right now, for the man who have the attraction, and I believe, I've said it to some of my Brazilian fans early, that Neymar will be in serious trouble if he doesn't let go of that football. I think him take too much touch off of the football, and you see the result, because in world football now, very few teams will allow you to do your own thing. Sad to say, and sad to know that one game in this World Cup, you see Neymar, one of the greatest players right now. One of them, I say he's the greatest. Maybe he don't even reach there, but what probably you can say one of the most exciting. Him good, no doubt about that. No matter how I hate him, and we don't like his style, but trust me, he's bad. Alright, so give kudos to Neymar. I'm sorry though, I'm really sorry to say man do one game for the season. Anybody know the latest on his injury though? I think I've heard that he will be out for 8 weeks. Shit, yeah, Jaja. Alright, but that's the nature of the game. So let me look into the chat to see what the discussion is all about. Alright, RCW, respect Sir Skipper. Ryan, big up yourself. Alright, Rawad Donaldson. Butty this boss. Alright, Mr. Butty. Mr. Butty. People, Mr. Butty is the manager for the Edinburgh football team, and we want to acknowledge him. And any other persons from the coaching staff who is on this set, please let us know. We want to recognize you as well. All right. Okay, you say Chevron England flag not showing. Okay. Um, yes, Shakwa, what I say now? The CC versus KC match was the match of the season for me. All goals were class. Yes, 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 yes. That's true. That is so true. At one stage, I think CC would have gotten back. Yeah, man, I think CC would have really given me a magical comeback. But, it wasn't to be. It wasn't to be at all. It was a little too late for that day. Alright. Le- Legends of rivalry. Packer pass through. Big up yourself, Sir Packer. Yeah, man, the man who managed Taste of the Island restaurant. And as I mentioned that, I should say that he's one of the sponsors, just like Trevor with the skipper. You mentioned Toad and Nose heating and cooling system coming out of New York. And I want to see all the sponsors here on the show tonight. Alright? So we continue. Ryan, Brazil team did miss the oh. They said they didn't miss the Neymar presence on the stage today. I think the coach could try Vinny Jr. Well, guess what happened? One of the problems I have with that youth, very exciting youth, that Venus Jr. But uh, he's not a world class goal scorer. That's what I want from. We have, what happened? Believe it or not, this is my view though. I think Brazil have some very exciting players up front, but they are not good goal scorers. And that is a problem Brazil will face. Alright? So, yes, you can put him in the middle as a number 10 for Neymar. Maybe, yes, he have skills. But is that what Brazil really need though? Because this Brazil team, movement and passing is different from every other team. They are still classy with that team. Yes, that's how I think. But good move, not a problem, man. And I heard a lot of people beating down on Brazil after, especially amount of forwards and carry too. But we must also remember that most of those forwards also play midfield. So that's not a bad move, right? IR963. So it's nice to hear our witness, Trevor. Eat his word on the particular show. He did say that Garvey was going to beat Edinburgh. Who said that? 2-0. Well, somebody got 2-0. Well, I need to read this good. I need to read this good because I don't think of that me really hear the last time. So it's nice to hear our witness Trevor eat his word on this particular show. He did say that Garvey Massio was going to beat Edinburgh 2-0. Well, somebody got 2-0. And it was not Edwin Allen. IR963, me not think you're right. Me not think you're right, but Trevor, if you listen or watch, answer to that one there. I think it's a different man said that 2-0 thing there. I'm not calling him right now because I want him on the show. As a matter of fact, he should call this show tonight. So, Mr. Man who made that prediction there, please call the show. Alright. Nigel Stewart, Dale Thompson. I won't cut out teddy bear face that man. Big up yourself, Dale. Doing that. Nigel Stewart, CC team getting tired right now. They play a lot of football since the year started. Well, Nigel, I believe that, and I have been saying that long time ago, even when they're winning matches from the quarterfinal. I really thought that Clarendon College would have gotten tired. For these boys to be playing, they played this season last year and then they went into the playoffs with Chapelton Maroon, many of those players. And they haven't stopped. And they played against big mature men. Hard running football. So that is the type of thing. Alright? Yes, Donaldson. You agree with Nigel, of course. No doubt about that. Brazil team never operates without Neymar, Coutinho, and Firmino. What happened to Coutinho? Tell me. I know them left out Firmino. What happened to Coutinho? Why? Get weird. Alright, Dale Thompson. Sorry, the 5 changes favor Brazil. Dale, you see, before me go on to the 5 changes thing there, I want you to come back and give me the reason why you're saying it favor Brazil. Because every team out there bring them 21 or 22 players. Alright? Winston Berger, Nigel, why you think that only JC is tired? Why you think JC is tired to Winston? Ah, hey, listen me man. IR963, Trevor responded, look at the chat to them and said, never bet against True Blues. Edunali, that is true. And let me clear it then, because since this brother won't call me, I'm going to call him out. And if you don't give me permission, I'm not going to wait for him to call. I'm going to call him tonight. I hope he's not at work. Alright, so it was Lee, man. Cuban. Because he and I had a prediction and he was saying that, Garvey going to beat Edunali tomorrow. We spoke after, but not on the show. And he accept what happened. Alright? RR, Portugal have a core, France have a core as well. Yeah, man, we have some good teams in the World Cup, people. But guess what other thing is that? We have good teams, but I don't think some of these teams have the backbone, the fight, what do you say now, the tenacity to go through. They give you one good game here and two games down. None. None. But I hear you and I acknowledge that as well because Portugal, yeah, they look good. They have one of the world boss and they have some excited players too. So let's see because come second round, when some big team drop out, well, I don't have full load still. And I'm not saying that I am biased, but I'm glad my team already in the second round. But I think that even though I'm saying this, I think Germany somehow will bounce back. I think Germany will bounce back. So that's it. Big team, I don't know call them out, I don't say that. Mr. Douglas, what you say? Wouldn't be surprised if Central win. Hey, listen to me now, man. You need to get ET for my show before the finals. Because I don't want to sound like we are wagonists or we just a chat because we probably want CC to lose or we want to see a new champion. The fact of the matter is, I always have what did I say now? Always have a little issue with teams going unbeaten throughout the season. Because when they get vulnerable, it would have been the time when they don't have a chance to come back. This right now in the second round here, are the best time if you lose or if you have a bad game. Not so much to lose, but to have a bad game, I think is the second round. Is the first round, especially the World Cup. CC have never lost this year until Saturday when KC beat them 4-2. That is staggering enough because anybody just hear that 4-2 result, I know everybody wants to know what happened. Everybody wants to know what happened. So that's how it goes. Winston means CC, not JC. Alright, respect back. So Winston was saying, Nigel, why you think that only CC is tired? Well, as him saying, Winston, they have been playing a lot of football. And they have been playing a lot of football, not just playing football, but playing hard running football. Because they are a passing team and they move a lot. Alright? Dale Thompson, because they bought a forward at what that there? Let me go again. Because they bought 9 forwards and any 3 can start. Oh, replace like for like of in the game. Alright, that's good. That's for Brazil. Yes, that's true. But some of those forwards are playing midfield for their club teams today. And even for Brazil. Alright. Oops. My apologies, Trevor. What do you mean? 963. Big man apologize. That's true. That's true. Yeah, man. It was Lily who said that the Cubans would have been complete. Alright. Again, let me see if I can run through a few more chat before I get back to Trevor. Brazil looks like the England today. Why, Trevor, don't have nothing to do with England side, man. Man, no give England no props. Alright, so you said, Trevor, Brazil looks like the England today. Lot of speed with the front three, but not real creative quality in midfield. Okay, nice. Dave Thompson, just imagine you take the first front three and replace with a second front three. And if not working, you bring on a third front three. So that's why you're saying that the five changes to Brazil. What are the team could have do that? Yes. But me understand the answer to that. 963, as an alumni, I enjoy the success of the True Blues. Hey, listen to them, man. You have something else to say? Call the show. IR 963. Call the show, sir. You're not understanding the text there. And I don't want to think otherwise. RR at Trevor. That may I say, boss. What do you mean? Which other team in the competition can do that other than Brazil? Sorry. Well, you might not see it now because they already chosen their teams and they squad to the World Cup. But I'm saying, with all fairness, every team got the same opportunity to select their teams or their squad, right? That's what I'm alluding to, really. I'm not saying that they have the quality to do such things, all right? Nigel, Winston, you can't look at the amount of games they played before D Cup starts in general. All right, that's true. True, true. So, Nigel, we can call you, sir. More here. I need to ask you a few questions for the listeners. I needed to clear up something for me. I needed to give me some knowledge, some football knowledge on a particular topic. So if your credit low, I will call you in a boss. Just let me know. Type it in that if I can call it. Because I know you can talk in there on the road. Easier to talk than text. Alright, Mr. Linky Roy. Unbeaten teams have to obey the law of probability. Yes, you're right, IR. You see the probability of a team win, lose or draw. Well, you know, no choice but to obey. But when you're playing a number of games and you have not lost, you maybe draw. I think they drawn once. They draw a game against Senegal. That's Clarendon College. I don't remember they draw another one. Well, so they probably would have, you know, look at that. And it's that easy, you know, you can imagine. You have never gone 2-0 down in any game prior to that semi-final. Some panic must come in. But they have character because they came back strong. They have some character. And that's why I believe that, you know, the tired legs have been playing a part. Alright? Now, this coach going in a problem. Nobody to link up the play and dead ball specialist. No elite wing back. Oh, that for Brazil. Alright, so let me just leave the chat for a little while and get back to this level of discussion. Alright, so Trevor, you bring on the discussion. We talk about the CCKC. I was reading something earlier today, people, and I saw where what's his name again, Mona coach Butler, Craig Butler, stated that that player named Whisper, Richard, is the best schoolboy player in Jamaica. Did he say schoolboy player? Or did he just say he's the best player? I think I need to check it out again. But Craig Butler has given Whisper the accolades of being the best player in Jamaica. That's what Craig Butler said. I'm going to check it out and get the real thing. Now, don't forget that Whisper have scored, with the 4 goals he scored on Saturday, has brought his tally to 29 goals of the season. I stand for correction, but I think that's the highest goal count for any one player this season. Alright? So, when you're going up against a player like that, that player should be taken care of, man. I think something went wrong, you know, in that match as it relates to tactical move by that Clarendon College team. But again, that is how football is. If you don't turn up on the day, what do you think will happen? Why? For one player to be scoring 4 goals in a match, it is a very good achievement. That probably been his best game all season. Probably. Alright? So, we believe that it doesn't matter how you see things. That's how it is. That's how it will go. So Clarendon College suffered their defeat. The first time of the season. And I must say that it has... I have got la shock. I have got la shock. Why? I have said before that it will take next to a miracle to stop this Clarendon College team. Next to a miracle. Well, I think maybe Casey have done some homework because the game that they played against Central gave them a run for their money. Yeah, man, Central gave them a run for their money. So maybe that has been, show to some extent. Alright, so sad to say though, they are in the Doncaster Cup finals. The truth of the matter is they are still the favourite to win, and hopefully we'll see not just they win, but hopefully we'll see a very good football game for that final. It's a Clarendon derby. This Clarendon College team have a lot to prove, because everywhere in Jamaica you go, away from the fans from other teams, they believe that Clarendon College is the best football team in the country at the moment. So yes, they have a lot to do. VP services, yes sir. Mr. Whitty, the game started with 4 chances from KC, with all 4 attempts scoring. CC did not finish theirs. Alright, good, that's true. And again, that's football. I always talk about that those things. The teams would have been even without that special player. But a team is as strong as their strongest link. Alright. I think it's the other way around, them say. They say a team is as strong as its weakest link. Alright, sorry about that. Having nickname. So again, anybody want to continue the show? Nobody want to call? Remember the call numbers 501-6625 and 423-8454. So let's see what happened now. We want to look, ladies and gentlemen, at the Ben Francis competition. The Ben Francis competition is at the semi-final stage, right? They are at the semi-final stage, and in the semi-final we have Edunale versus Rossies. We also have York Castle versus Glenville. So this is where now you can't tell me so you can't call in and have a good discussion on this. Yes, even if you no bias, you no have to do it. Alright people? Because we're talking about a sort of classic Ben Francis competition. So the semi-finals will be played this Wednesday at States. So in the first encounter at 2 p.m. you'll see Rossies up against Edunale in the first semi-final. And in the second semi-final at 4, you will see York Castle taking on Glenville. Now I think I've said it the last game, the last show, that the teams in the Ben Francis competition is very, very strong. these teams, I believe, were not or had some luck, could have won this year's Dakar. Yes. Given some luck, they could have won. They had a chance. I mean, when you look at the likes of Glenmuir, Glenmuir, I think, was a favorite, right? Am I right? Is that they were favorite preseason or favorite while the competition started? But I think Glenmuir was a strong favorite for this year's competition. And guess what? Is Edwin Allen humble them, you know? Edwin Allen humble this Glenmuir team. Just like what they have done to a lot of other teams. Edwin Allen, the giant killer. That's what I call him. So people, let us look at this. Let us have a good discussion. Let us look at this now, my fans. Let us have a look at this one now. Alright, before I go, let me just take a few more in the chat. Crazy Keys. Hey, at Saudichress. How could you not talk about Germany versus Spain yesterday? Oh, alright. We'll come back to that. Ramai. Alright, Mr. Donaldson, where is it? 1 to 15 and 1:15 and 3:45 p.m. for the matches. Alright, thank you very much, Mr. Donaldson, the manager for Edinburgh. So it's not 2 o'clock like what I said previously. It would be 1:15 and 3:45. Very good. And I like that for the reason being the last game that I've seen down by State, the lights were very bad. To me, from watching on television, the lights were not good. You know, I don't know if the players if it have an impact on the players, but to me the lights were not as, good for football, classic football. And I don't know. But maybe you can correct. For those who were at the ground, maybe see it different. Maybe is the viewership or the side that I'm viewing it from. Alright, so Crazy Key, where you say I'm now? Germany versus Spain. That was a classic game. Listen me, man. Listen me. People, wanna help me out. Help me out. Alright, no more with that. Good night, good night, good night. Yeah, growing man. Continue. Welcome, sir. Alright, man. Oh. Move on. Alright. Welcome, fam. Let's look at the first game. Let us look at the first game. It's Edwin Allen, or should I say Rossies, take on Edwin Allen at 1:15 p.m. at Stets. One thing I know, where I'll start off by saying that Edwin Allen has been doing very well at Stets since last year. Edwin Allen have not lost a game at Stets since last year. Not sure how Rossi stayed there. But just saying that, just looking at some little things. So I don't think Edwin Allen mind playing at Stets. That's where they won the Ben Francis last year, and that's where they will win it this year. What a repeat! No. I'm not gonna say my prediction until I get something in. Alright. They said no over, you go to Clarendon, so you're Clarendon College. Big up yourself, man. I mean, CC fan. So Nova, can I get you one? Call no, man. Call and tell me how things are like now. How the mood in the CC camp. Based on what you heard. You must have somebody close if you are not close there. I will need some more. Send a call link. Alright. It is if you notice, it is running at the bottom of the screen. So it's 501-6625 or 423-8454. And remember, 876 is the area code that is. So if you're calling outside of Jamaica, no matter for anywhere now, it's 876-501-6625 and 423-8454. So those are the call line, Mr. Nova. So you can call as well. All right. Let me see. Let me. Um, Joel, could you put the number in the chat, please? Seems like Omar is not watching the screen, but put the number in the chat so you can get it, Mr. Arnold. Yes. So people. All right. I see some things start running now. Then also we see adrenaline plays at. Hold on, sir. What you say? Adrenaline playing at 3:45. Mr. Donaldson, can you call in and give us some update on on this fixture? Because what I am having and what I have displayed on the screen as well, if you notice, we have 2 p.m. and 4:15 p.m. That's what I displayed. That's what I got from the ISA website. So, Mr. Donaldson, if you can come up and give us a little thumbs up, let us know the change or why it has been changed. If so, and let me know. And wow, Edwin playing at 3:15 and not 1:15. Thank you very much, Mr. Donaldson, and you must have it right because you are the team manager. So, if there's any other information, Mr. Donaldson, could you just call in, please? Or do you want me to invite you on Zoom? Whatever it is. So, Nova, the link is the WhatsApp call link is in the chat, so you can go on. All right. Nigel, yeah, Sebas. Again, it's a 3:45. Let me have it wrap. Please, Mr. Donaldson, may I beg you, call in, man. Give me some help right here. All right. So Nigel Stewart said Edwin versus York Castle final. All right. Yeah, wait on that. Very good call, Lenky. Very good call. Oh, you're talking StreamYard. Oh Lord. No, I'm not using StreamYard. Mr. No, not at all. It's WhatsApp call. WhatsApp. All right. So I'm on ODS. All right. So please, sir, WhatsApp, you can call us because I'm not using. All right. Yes, I Zoom me at all. All right. All right. Let me see if I can get you a Zoom link. All right. So I'll get you one shortly, Mr. Winter. All right. So again, people, come. Let me hear your say on the adrenaline. All right, so we're gonna change it around. Since we have been corrected by manager Donaldson, I'm gonna change the whole plan around. So let us first look at the York Castle Glenmore game because that will be the first game based on what Mr. Donaldson said. Again, people, let me see if I can hide the time here because this is what I have prior to it. All right, so here we have a caller. So this is Mr. Butty Donaldson, the manager of the Edwin High School team. So good night, Mr. Donaldson. Welcome. Yes, sir. Can you turn your volume a little bit up? Yeah, man. Go ahead now.
Yeah, man. So based on the fixtures I was at this morning, Edwin now plays at 3:45 and Glenmore plays at 1:15.
Okay.
Yeah, man. That's the latest fixtures we got.
All right. So people, you hear that? So the fixtures that was published, I think that was published to the schools were involved because I have not seen it. But so Edwin Allen will play at 3:45, while the Glenmore York Castle game will play at 1:15. That's it, sir.
Yes, sir. That's first.
All right. Very good. All right. Thank you. And since you're online, since you're live here, sir, let me just send our heartiest congratulations to you and your team and your coaching staff headed by Coach Burton. I want to congratulate you again to reaching another semi-finals in the Ben Francis Cup, giving you the opportunity to defend your title from last year. Again, we are looking forward to see you in another final, and of course, to take back that cup, that Ben Francis Cup, to Edwin Allen in Frankfield. Again, Big up
Yeah, man.
yourself, Mr. Donaldson, and your team.
Yeah, man. Respect, man. Thanks very much.
All right, sir. Good, good. So again, that was Mr. Donaldson, the manager of the Adrenaline football team. All right, people. So here you have it. So based on what we are seeing, we would have that coming. So, I'm gonna send ask Joel to put this in the chat for you, the Zoom link. So, people, Yorkcastle Glenmuir. Me hear one person talk already, which is Lenky Rai. Lenky Rai don't tell me say him gonna have Yorkcastle versus not Yorkcastle. Lenky Rai says so. Edwinal in Yorkcastle final. So you know what that mean? You know what that mean? Edwinal will win and Yorkcastle will win. Alright, people? So that's from Lenky Rai. Anybody else? Anyone else? Come on, man. Where I move, sir? Alright, I'm afraid. Alright, my take on this one. My take on this one, people. For my prediction, I'm predicting Glenmuir to beat Yorkcastle by 2 goals to 1. That is my prediction. Alright? So the rest of you come and predict. The rest of you come and predict. Make your prediction. Don't wait, because I don't want you wait until you hear some people and just jump on the wagon, You get what I say? So, let's go. So that's my prediction for the Glenmuir Yorkcastle game. Oh, that sound Lenky Rai? Alright. So, Siobhan is saying that before, a number of texts, man. Number of texts. Hold on, let me get in. Go back to the chats, of course. Gregor Messam. Alright, boss. Greetings. So with my iPhone is charging. And my laptop may I use. Alright. I'm gonna send it to you, man. Just give me a few. Use your host line in the meantime. That's from Messam. I think Edwin I go win. I go win. What the competition or the match? The semi-final. Let me know. Then win Garvey or what? Yeah, man. We beat up Garvey, man. Cool up. Knock Garvey too. That's why Lee can't come for the show tonight. Trevor, call out Lee for me now, please and thanks. I need to hear from Lee. Alright? Greetings, my brother Gregory Mesa. That I come from Lenky, right? Lenky, you are drink mad puss. Dale, what's wrong with you, Dale? Where you get the mad puss thing from? Glenmuir versus Edinal and then Francis final. That's my take. That is my take to you as well. So, if anything goes, it would be Edinal versus Yorkcastle. Alright? So, let me just, give me a minute, people. Let me see if I can send out. I'm going to send the Zoom link in the chat. And whoever wants to be a part of this conversation, you can join us. Alright? Just a second. Come up. Alright, people, so unplug. Alright, so Joel will place the chat in the Zoom link in the chat shortly. So you people who want to come can basically come ahead and participate. Alright, people? So we are looking out, we are listening out for you. This is not what I want here. Right, so we have a caller coming in. Alright, so let's take this call. So this is Wazim Thomas. Good night, Wazim Thomas. You're live on the Saudichress show. Good night, welcome.
Good night, our listeners. Good night, Mr. Witty. I just want the court lecturer, use of my knowledge, that is a very informed coach, so just to look about the D Cup, one thing, for the D Cup, when I fear of the semi final and the final. I would like Blank if you could call in and just give you a look at input and see what take about the D Cup semi final.
Alright, you see, Lenky Rai, I hope you're listening. I'm not the only person calling out for you, sir. And I've tell you, I've gotten quite a number of requests that they want Nigel Lenky Rai Stewart on the show. Live and direct. Because this is the only place you will find him, It's on the Saudichress show. So, boss, I'm sending out the link in the chat very soon. So make sure you jump on. Don't disappoint the fans, man. Don't disappoint the fans, Lenky Rai. So continue, Mr. Wazim.
Yeah, man, I just want to pick up the Piva family, more love and unity. So that no calling for me, Mr. Lenky Rai, like knowledge and things, still, I don't have much to say right about now. We just want to hear knowledge. And gather somewhat feelings,
Good, much respect.
Alright,
Alright, thank you very much, Wazim Thomas. That's the manager of the Solid Rock Black Factory in Maypen, one of our sponsors on this Saudichress show. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good evening and continue to view while you share and like our show. Thank you. Alright, so it's now 5 minutes after 10 here in Jamaica and also most part of the US as well. I think that you have some persons are 2 hours behind, some maybe 2 hours ahead. But wherever you are, we want to say welcome again and thank you very much. We appreciate your time. This time of the night would have been many of us bedtime, We would have find ourselves in our bed wherever we are just to ensure that we are well rested for the activities for tomorrow. And so for you to up this hour to share with us, to share with the Saudichress show and your fellow friends here and abroad, we are so much appreciative of your time. Alright? Again, for the first time viewers, ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe, leave a like, and also share the link with your friends and families. Again, if you are actually on this chat and you are unable to type or to send a message, that means you have not yet subscribed. So if once you subscribe, you'll be able to participate fully. Alright, so the chat widget, let me see. Alright, another one. I think Glenmere coming with vengeance. Chevron, are you a Glenmere fan? Let me know. Edwin versus Edwin Ali. Dale Thompson. Dunga! Edwin versus Edwin Ali. What that mean, Dunga? You have to give me a better. That's why I like when I call you, man. But, to show, because this Edwin versus Edwin, like I said, Edwin alone can win. Is that so? I like that picture. I like that picture. So Mr. Witter, if you look, you will see the Zoom link in there. Alright, so we have 2 persons and we have tech support and Zoom. In a little while, I'll just bring them across. So and again, people, I'm saying to you that all of you, we can take you on the Zoom platform. Trying to navigate this one. Alright, so give me a few minutes again. Oh, having some issues here. Alright, so tech support in a little while, you will be live on. And so we'll see what happens as we continue to do our show. So, people, we still need some more subscribers. We set ourselves a little target for the end of the school year. We say, wow, my apologies. The school thing have me away. Not tell no lie. Not tell a lie. So, people, why, don't forgive me. Not like I don't know what I am doing. Hey, you know what happened? I'm having a freezing. This thing are freezing up. Wow. If you are able to hear me, people, just um, you want to really, all right. Do you want to see it? All right, see it. All right. So let's continue now. Yes. So Zoom meeting. So here we have on Zoom, live on Zoom, we have tech support. Tech support, good night. Can you hear it? Can you hear me, tech support? Hello? I'm not hearing anything from tech support. You are live. Could you check your volume to see? Can you hear me? Alright, put your video on now, please. Then we can make some contact. Let me see if you are hearing or if you are not hearing me. Just put your video on and give me a thumbs up so we can see what's happening. Again, persons, the Zoom link is in the chat. So if you are interested in participating via Zoom, you may do so. Alright. Alright, let me continue until tech support has sorted out his issue here. Alright, but I am seeing him. He's live, as you can see there. It's just that we are not hearing. Joyce Smith, bless up. Trevor, Glenmuir, Edwin Glenmuir final. That we said to my boss. Gregory Messam, Sir Trevor, you know, here Edwin Allen versus Edwin Allen. Deal. Lenky, stop drink mad puss soup and come on the show. Well, I mean, I don't know what you call mad puss. You know, Dunga, what kind of thing that? What make that soup there, Dunga? Yes, I said that you're there. Yes, I can hear you. You're hearing me. But we're not hearing you. Uh, we're not hearing you tech support. What I want you to do, just to open your camera, so we know if the video is working or on your side or on our side. I don't know. So open your camera, let me see. From text over to me. Alright. Let me try something. Let me try something else. Different microphone or a speaker. Click on the switch to. Ah boy. Not sure what is happening. I'm there. Yes, okay. Uh, right. I guess if you are hearing me, again, as far as I'm seeing, you are not muted. So we should be hearing you, but somehow it's not there. Let me see how I can try another. Um, Let me see if I can get into this audio. Alright, participant chat. We have two persons in the chat. Mr. Witty, can I take support? Joel. Alright. Yes, Joel, but I'm saying we can't hear you. So I'm not sure what's happening. Alright, so in the meantime, we get an opportunity to get back to other viewers of the callers. Lenky Rai, are you ready, sir? Can I call you? Will you be able to take a call? Alright, so let me see if I can give tech support some permission. Getting that at all, sir. Alright. So let me not waste much time right here. If not, let me just try this one final time because first are you there? You're listening. But I'm not seeing you though, Winter. You say you're there, but we're not seeing you either. Not seeing you at all. Alright. Tech support, put your video on, let me see something now, sir. Please and thanks. Alright, so much for that. Alright, so we are back to the matches, the Ben Francis Cup competition, the semi-finals. And we are to look now. We have said that we've gone through. Just a few persons made their prediction. Glenn Muir. I've seen prediction in terms of wins, but not score lines. All right. So my prediction was, I said Glenn Muir. I predicted Glenn Muir to win by a 2-1 margin. That's my prediction for the Glenn Muir Yorkcastle game. All right. The Adrenaline Rossi's game. People, my prediction. Some people tell me I'm not to predict, but I don't know now what's happening, My prediction for Adrenaline Rossi's game is that Adrenaline will win by 2 clear goals. I don't like that. So the match for my prediction for the Adrenaline match, Adrenaline will win that game 3-1 versus Rossi's. So Adrenaline will win 3-1. That's my prediction. What says you? Don't tell me that Adrenaline will reach the final. Tell me, give me the Adrenaline score. Please, give me the Adrenaline score. Alright? And then we can talk. Not just afraid to do nothing. Hey, listen me no man. Listen me man. Come up with the thing then. Okay. Alright. So, people, it's minutes after 10 and we want to say again, thank you for being here. Alright? We have not yet through though. So now, we want to look classically at these two semi-final games. I believe that these four teams could have made it to the Doncaster Cup semi-final this year. Prior to at the start of the first round, or the end of the first round of the Dakar Cup competition, any one of these 4 teams, or probably all 4 teams, could have made it to the Dakar Cup semi-final. I think there's a class. I think not class, and I'm not gonna fool myself. I'm not saying class in terms of classic play, but class in terms of getting results. Glenmuir, very good team. Very good team. York Castle, very good uprising team too. Young team, well drilled. As my friend Cutty that say, well oiled machine. Gregory Mesa, you don't hear from Cutty yet. Alright. Rossies, I think, dropped off the radar when they broke up Clarendon College. That was a dismantling result. Clarendon College dismantled Rossies, I think it was 5-0. I think that actually hits them out. Hit them for 6. So that derailed Rossi's chance of advancing to the Dakar Cup semi-finals. But Edwin Allen is a team that have not impressed a lot of us in terms of classic play. That's the reality, classic play. Huh? This Edwin Allen team, you never see them making 10, 11, 15 passes. But one thing I can say, and one thing all of us have seen, whenever this team going forward, them, trust me, them destroy everything. They have put Clarendon College under a lot of pressure. Good. From all the games that I have seen and covered from Edwin Allen, I think the central game that they lost, that game that actually knocked them out of the competition, Dakar competition, is probably the only game where me not see that fire. I never see that fire from Edwin Allen. Yes, never see the fire. So, but as me say, they're a team of class, and their one class is to get results. I tell you, them can get results, no doubt, and that's why they are here. And that's why I believe in this Ben Francis Cup competition, they will win. They will win, you know. And you know one of the big thing about it, they have been there already. They are the defending champion. Yeah man, they are the defending champions. So you just understand where they are. Alright, tech support. Me and you alone the year soon as well. So in the chat gone dead right now, wow. And some people are chat other places, you know. Alright, so we have not seen the predictions for the Edwin Rossi's game. Trevor, wow, do you have a prediction now? Nothing? Alright, Gregory Mesa, bro. And we're going to want him to put in the resume as well. Which resume you talking about, Mesa? It's Dunga. I want Dunga resume, but I Dunga trouble. So I don't know where you do Dunga for your team. Alright. Oh Lord. What a night. People, again, please click the like button. We have just have 11 likes, and we have more than 11. As a matter of fact, we have had 105 views so far and only 11 likes. So people, I'm asking you, please press the like button. Please press the like button and to give us some more likes. Yes. Alright? You can't be just sitting and looking, you know, man. You have to do look more of that. Alright, I'm gonna try to reach Lenky Ryan a little while. But before I do so, I want to know I've started earlier, and I want to say to Coach Tafari Burton and the Edwin staff in general, a bigger congratulations, you know, and making it to another Ben Francis Cup semi-final. Not just that you're making it to the Ben Francis Cup semi-final, but guess what? The fact that you have lost a game in the Dakar Cup game that you lost against Central, that would have been a very low point for the team. I'm sure. I was there and I've seen it. And coach, for you to rally with these boys and to get them back up, for them to go out and beat Garvey Massey 2-0 down at Garvey Massey High School, that says a lot. It says a lot about the fight, it says a lot about the commitment, it says a lot about the backbone of the team. And with that in mind, coach, I'm extending an interview or an invitation to you on this show. That's Coach Tafari Burton. I'm sending an open invitation to you on this show, because when you come on this show, you will be the only guest for the night. So let me know when you're available. I know you have been very busy these days, and as soon as you're available, we have our show. And people, please remember, it's every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, the Saudichress show. Sometimes some unfortunate situations come up that we can't host a show, but I tell you, if that happened just like Friday, God, I'm sure we'll make it up to you. So even if you don't see me sending you a link, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8:30 p.m., you can go to the Saudichress channel and you will find the live link there. You can click on it and you can wait until we start. Alright? Again, for those of you who have not yet subscribed, please do so. If you have not hit the like button yet, do so again. I'm still seeing 11 likes. And listen, people, let me tell you the truth, isn't it? You have a responsibility to ensure the Saudichress show lives on. Your responsibility is almost as good as mine, or as strong as mine. Alright? Let me let that clear. You are the fans of the show, and so you are the major stakeholders. So if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Alright? Now, let me just share a few more schedule. Let me just share some schedule. The next show on Wednesday night, we will have the past Edwin Allen Ballers Association, that's PIBA executive members, will be on set. Not sure of the entire executive or some. And they will be here, live and direct, to share with you what PIBA is all about. The background, how they have started, the impact they have had on Edwin Allen football team, whatever it is. And so, I'll be asking all of you to participate. I'm sure that the team that will come, they will be very capable of providing that information to you all. Alright, people? So that's Wednesday. This Wednesday, coming, we'll have the PIBA executive on show. Alright? Next Friday will be another breathtaking show. We have a special guest that I will not name right about now. And this guest is not so much a footballer. He's an entertainer. That much I will say. He's an entertainer. I don't know which class of entertainment you want to put him in. But next Friday, Friday of this week, you cannot afford to miss this show. Similar to Wednesday, it will be a show with a difference. One that every single one of you will appreciate more than ever. Alright? So, ladies and gentlemen, as we look forward to our closing moment of this show, we want to again extend our gratitude to our sponsors. PIBA, Pass Adrenaline Ballers Association, Toad and Nose Heating System coming out of New York, Deja Vu Retro Party, man they call Bobby is the manager, Satisfaction Entertainment and Electronics, Juki Shipping coming from New York, Taste of the Island Restaurant from St. Petersburg, Florida, the man they call Leo Anderson, aka Packer, Dallas Fine Cut Barbering, aka Ninja, coming out of California, Solid Rock Black Factory, coming out of Maypen, managed and owned by Wazim Dobo Thomas. These are our main sponsors. And so we really want to say thank you. They have been with us from the start, and so they continue to share their appreciation of the Saudichress show. I also want to say thank you to Joel Arwood, tech support, as you seen him earlier. He's behind this whole creativity and also the technical aspect of the Saudichress show. Last but not least, I want to again say big up to the principal of the Edinburgh High School, Mr. Jeremy Harris. This is his second opportunity to land the Ben Francisco. Very proud man, very energetic man. And I'm saying to you as well, very soon we will have Mr. Jeremy Harris on the show. And I bet you never know. Some of you just know Mr. Harris as a principal, as a teacher. But I will not say much because he will come here and he will give you his background. He will enlighten you with a lot more that you would never believe. So again, big up Mr. Jeremy Harris and the entire Edinalin fans, the entire Edinalin community, the board, students. How can I say the students, ladies and gentlemen? Especially our athletes, football athletes that is. We want to also big up Mr. Dye. As everyone knows that he's the track coach, but he's the HOD, head of department of the PE and sports in the Edinburgh High School. So these are some players who made this thing possible, who have made it smooth. I know that things are not the best, but people, for those of you who have not yet been a part of PIBA, on behalf of the executive members, and all members of PIBA, I'm reaching out to each of you, all Edinalin past students and well wishers. You need to join this humble organization, this non-profit organization. This organization that has moved wonders as it relates to Edinalin and football. Alright? Good. Again, big up yourselves to all the fans, all the viewers, all the listeners, and everyone who stayed up to participate with us over the past couple of weeks. We appreciate your presence, as I said before, and we continue to show that. Finally, the match on Wednesday, the matches, but I was told those will be broadcast live by Sportsmax. So unfortunately, the Saudichress cannot stream that match live. So Sportsmax will bring that one live. So wherever you are, if you have the Sportsmax app, you can tune in. Sometimes you can tune in to Sportsmax on YouTube as well to view the games. If you are in Jamaica, wherever you are in Jamaica, I beg of you to go travel down to States to support the boys. They need your support. And if you're a real football fan, it will be make good of football in general for you to go and support. There are two matches there. And one thing that I'll be praying for to see Edwin Ali, Glenmuir final. You know what that will do? It would make it a big, big football, schoolboy football season for Clarendon. Where all two major rural area competitions will be contested by Clarendon teams. So there are two Clarendon teams already in the Dacosta Cup final, and we are expecting the two Clarendon teams to also be in the Ben Francis Cup. Nevertheless, we have to play for it. And I want to say big up to the other schools, big up to Rossies for doing so well to make it to the semi-finals, and big up to York Castle and Coach Billy Clark, my friend. All in all, this is football, and this is Saudichress Show. Just please remember that this is where you'll get sports, entertainment, and education. We're in the season of sports, we're in the season of football, so that is where we're on. But I promise, especially come Friday, you will probably have one of the most entertaining shows that we have carried so far. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wherever you are, safe travel if you have to go out. Be safe. See you. See you next time. That's Wednesday. We are closing up. This is the Saudichress Show. My name is Kevin Saudi Wittig, and it's a pleasure.